Greetings. Twice in one morning. Who even am I? I hope you guys can hear me okay. I just wanted to come on here while I have a few minutes of downtime. Today is going to be another super busy day. I'm like checking all the boxes and checking off all the things on my to-do list. I've already got a lot done this morning, but I wanted to come on before I forget and share these two amazing books that everyone should have in their life. And these two books changed my life, so they're super important, super impactful, and so I wanted to share. Actually, the first one, I actually couldn't find it, but I found the other one by the same author who I wanted to share. He's one of my mentors and one of my most favorite people on earth, actually. His name is Professor Spira. That's him. And he annotated and revised a book called The Mucusless Diet Healing System. There it is, the name of it. This one is actually a book that kind of expounds on the mucusless diet healing system. I know that's a mouthful. I'll put it in the comments as well as his website. But he goes into great detail. This is called Dialogues and Essays on the Mucusless Diet Healing System. And it explains in great detail the transitional methodology of getting back to health and eating the foods that we were biologically designed to eat, and moving away from the foods, or actually non-foods, I should say, the poisonous substances that are disguised as foods that are creating sickness and disease within our body. So you can order the book on Amazon. You can also go to his website. I believe it's mucusfreelife.com. He also has a YouTube channel. Look up Pro Spira or Prof.Spira, I believe. He goes through his take on the mucusless diet healing system, literally chapter by chapter. This man is an amazing teacher. He's a gifted teacher, and he breaks down every chapter, like verse and letter, line by line, explaining the methodology of the system. And it says I have a slow connection, so I hope this video is okay. So anyway, if you want to dive even deeper, you can also get his second book, which is called Spira Speaks. I'll just show it again. Again, it's called The Mucusless Diet Healing System. The original author was Professor Arnold Ehret. He wrote it in the 1920s. The verbiage and language at that time was a little bit different and more difficult to analyze than it is now. So he went in and just kind of didn't change the book, but has his own notes and annotations on it to explain some of the language that's in the original writing. So again, you can find it on Amazon. It is a game changer. It is a life changer. It really emphasizes the importance of the transition, because a lot of people, I won't get too much on a soapbox here, but a lot of people think they're just going to become a fruitarian overnight, and they jump in, going from the standard acidic diet, standard shitty diet, and think that they're just going to eat fruit the rest of their lives. And it just doesn't happen that way. So he teaches an actual methodology to transition away. You meet yourself where you are. You do the best you can with what you've got. You do it little by little. You take one day at a time, one step at a time, and there's no rush. Slow and steady wins the race. So he teaches how to do that and not be hard on yourself. Just take it one day at a time. We learn as we go. We grow and evolve, and you don't have to change everything you're doing in 24 hours. You can take your time and transition away from those harmful things that make us sick. So the other one, I know we're only supposed to share one book, but I had to share two because this one is the other most profound book that I have read. probably in the last 10 years. I discovered this one about 10 years ago when I first went vegan. It's by Professor Will Tuttle. It's called the World Peace Diet. It might show backwards, I think. But this is what it looks like. It is the World Peace Diet. And it's more, much, much more than just about a diet. The front of the book says eating for spiritual health and social harmony. And it really takes a deep dive. If you are a truth seeker, you don't want to miss this. If you're not afraid to face the truth and look at things for what they really are, and start being brave enough to shift your perspective and consider things that you probably never considered before in your life, when and if you're ready for that, I highly recommend The World Peace Diet by Dr. Will Tuttle. This is also available, I believe, on Amazon. I don't remember where I purchased this, but it's also available on Audible if you prefer audiobooks. And I forgot to mention the Mucusless Diet Healing System is also available on Audible if you would rather listen to it. And you can also get a free PDF if you want the ebook. You can get that from Professor Spira's website, which is mucusfreelife.com. And you can read it that way as a free PDF if you prefer. But I read this one and then I listened to it over and over on Audible. And it really just dives deep into basically the history of our culture and why we even started eating animals and why we thought that that was natural and normal in the first place, and how to undo that thinking and basically unprogram yourself from the weird things we've been programmed with. So it's really a deep dive into the truth and how to change your life. And yeah, basically this changed my life. So 2 amazing books. I won't keep you guys any longer. I wanted to try and make this short, but also give my reviews and how excited I am about both of these. Again, Mucusless Diet Healing System. If you want to dive even deeper, you can get this one, which is called Spira Speaks. The Mucusless Diet Healing System is by Professor Arnold, Ehret, annotated and revised by the amazing Professor Spira. He's one of my favorite people on earth. He's an amazing teacher. Also, Dr. Will Tuttle, who is an amazing author and speaker. And I'm actually going to see him speak on Thanksgiving Eve. He's coming to my town and I'm super excited. I'm such a fan, and I'm taking this book so that he can sign it, and I'll get to meet him in a couple weeks. So anyway, those are my 2, and I hope everyone has a beautiful day. Love you. Bye.